Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is your friendly neighbor Chef Shade Tree. Well, I still got my buddy's truck here, and he had a couple other issues he had with this truck. And yesterday, if you saw my video yesterday, I fixed the starter on this thing. He had a starting issue, so I repaired it for him, got it going, and he had a couple other problems with it. Well, this tire was going low on it. See, I got it jacked up right now, but his tire was going low. So he asked me to put some air in it while I had it here, and well, I decided to go ahead and check it out. Well, guess what? I found where it's leaking at. It's leaking out around the valve stem. So he had it to a certain tire shop. I ain't gonna name no names. Bell Tire. But anyways, he had it there twice to get this thing fixed. And well, if you look at it, there's a valve stem on it. Up here. Here's the valve stem. But they didn't replace that valve stem. It's still an old stem. I'm going to get it off here and I'll show you guys. Okay, we got a little light on the subject. I'll show you here. See? That's how I found it. Air leaking around the valve stem. So, whatever the other tire place did, they didn't put a new valve stem in this thing. So, basically, I'm going to break it down and put a new valve stem in this thing. So, I'll get this thing fixed for him. And as you can see, I have a simple old Harbor Freight manual tire changer. And I tell you what, this thing has saved me money and made me money over the years. So anyways, I did get the valve stem out. Right there, got the valve stem out, and I'm going to clean the hole up a little bit. I want to run a wire brush down through it, clean it up, clean the backside, and I also like to put a little bit of tire bead sealant around the valve stem, just to just for insurance purposes, and just in case it doesn't leak ever again. Cuts down on rust. So I'll get this cleaned up, get her put in. Okay, as you can see here, if you can see it, I cleaned the back side of this hole out right here. Kind of light's kind of there. You can see it just a little bit. There, I cleaned the back side of the hole off a little bit of the rust. Now all I gotta do is put this valve stem in it. Be done. Okay, there you can see I put a little bead sealer around the valve stem, so it'll seal up and work, not leak again, hopefully. Well, there we go. New valve stem is in. Well, the tire's back on here, and it should never leak again. Hopefully. At least around the valve stem, at least. But anyways, got that done. Now, the other thing that has to do with this thing is his four-wheel drive isn't working. He switched it into four-wheel drive here, I don't know, it was last summer, I think it was. He switched it into four-wheel drive, and while he was going down the road or something or other, and it went down into four low. And he had to switch on 4 high. So I'm going to figure that out. Got to get parts for that. Got his starter fixed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little doing on this truck of my buddies. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for always watching.